Hi, me again. You're not a marriage scammer. I gave my cat away for you. Dad, if you're watching this, sue Slimer.
Rage, more rage.
Like these people who have, they have children. Can you not take them to the park?
Damn, son.
Hello, it's ready.
Exactly, teardrop. My dad's my uncle.
Don't talk to me!
Cutie's doing video. Good for you. Griff gang. I'm not hungry. Like, that salad really filled me up. I'm not fucking gay. Heath is my brother. He's my brother. You know? You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money? Okay, good luck. Hillbilly, crap, white trash people.
Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Good to see all you lovely people in chat. Nikki Fitness, hello. M. McG, Fondue, Loke Dog, Oh Hell No, Lottie Lion, I Am Cat Lady, Wicked Crafter, Dynamite, Slurple, Blurple, Carrie, Sweet Bee, Hey Girl, Hey, JoJo Cannon, hello. Hello, Fadma. Hold on just a second. Let's see here. Switch to replay gang tomorrow. I will return to the office. See you on the replay gang, girl. And thank you so much for the support. Appreciate you. K-Star, hello. Ruby, Lisby, Syrian Prison Bees, Seattle Sapphire's Low Carb World, hello. My love of crafts. Barbara, good to see you. Pink Strawberry Glaze, Bobby Yum, hello. God, the ats really throw me off. It doesn't help anything. Hello, Our M007. Good to see you. Art, hello. Street Carp, La La Landing, Dixie Normus, WNC Tar Heels. Thank you so much for gifting 5 the YouTube Underground memberships. Appreciate you. Hey, MC. Let's see who got them. Miss Victor Charlie, Phoenix Miss, Wendy Beaver. Hey, Wendy Beaver, how come you don't have the at? Okay, so wait, the people who just got gifted the memberships, it doesn't show the at. Is that what I'm seeing? Wendy Beaver, Montana Girl, and Rose Gold Glasses. Welcome, new members. WNC, thank you so much, girl. A word from our sponsor.
Every step forward is a step closer to your goals.
That's right. Hello, Charlotte. Good to see you. Tavat, hello. Blarby1. Teaspoon, hello. Good to see you. Panda Pondu, Dorky Shitstain. I am Dee Dee. Jane, hello, everyone. I really wish, listen, if you want to keep the ats YouTube, at least make it an option where we can flip it off, that way people, if they want the ats in the chat, they can keep them. If not, I'm sitting here having this conversation like these motherfuckers are even listening to what the fuck I got to say. Hello, Chicken Nugget. Good to see you. Campfire Girl. Hello. Debbie. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are. And I hope you're having a good day. And if you're celebrating anything, a birthday, an anniversary, just making it out of bed, congratulations. Well put. Hello, Alexis. Good to see you. You're listening. Teaspoon says, I agree. Christina says, I'm starving slim fast today. The pickle was perfect. My woman, oh, bless her heart, she has had to go on she's beginning her liquid diet, preparing for her surgery. And so I'm gonna opt out of cooking in the house. I kind of forgot this morning. So I did proceed to cook the kids eggs and toast or normal or whatever. But I think we're gonna have to figure something out for the night, because I know by the time dinner rolls around, she's gonna be starving and we can't fuck that up. She already said that she's willing to risk it. And I said, absolutely not, ma'am. We're not doing that. Hello, Ajen. Good to see you. Angel Cake. Hello. Good morning. Only benefit to the at is you can't impersonate someone. Oh, okay. Well, I don't feel like that happens too often. Fondue. Hello. We spent months summoning cutie home, Canadian anthem, and look at her spitting in our faces. Ungrateful. She's going back to Syria, y'all. Fondue. Look, as frustrated as I am with the situation with Chantel, here's the whole thing about it. Like at first, because for the most part, I have had my moments where I'm like, okay, she's not going to be able to return to Syria, and it's not because she doesn't want to go; it's because of his family. But outside of that little window where I thought that she was not going to return to Syria, I was like, if this bitch goes back to Syria, you know what? But that's where she belongs. She's fucking miserable. She's not taking advantage of the opportunities she has in Canada. Let her go to Syria. Let her rot away. Let her be. Nothing is changing in Syria, honey. And here's the thing, though. I know a lot of people are like, his family is not going to allow her to come back, yada, yada, yada. Listen, Salah will find a way because he has made it very clear that he is willing and wants to be surrounded by Chantel. He wants, especially now in Syria, with the amount of money, not that she's going to continue to make, guys, okay? Because this next check that she's about to get should be pretty decent for Chantel. And if Salah has access to Chantel right now knows how much she's getting when she gets her AdSense payout on the 21st. Fondue, thank you for the support, hon. JS says story time. I have all my true love stickers on my PS5. Hell yeah. And it needed to go and get fixed. I'm dead. The looks I got from the workers, I will not be going back to that store again. Anyways, love to you all. That's actually pretty fucking cool. Hey, listen, you never know. Somebody might have got curious and got to go looking and seeing exactly what said stickers are about. They could be here now listening. Don't worry about it. You're not going to see those people anyways. Thank you for being a member for 34 months. I appreciate you. And I got to thinking. So Foodie's about to have to pay rent for the first time outside of paying what she paid to get into this apartment. And I know a lot of people have speculated that it could be an Airbnb, and you guys could be right. But let's just play along that it's an apartment, right? She says she signed a lease. She said that yesterday. She can't leave. She's in a lease. Not that she fucking cares. And she signed it for 12 months. Okay. She's about to have to pay electricity. She's about to have to pay. I don't think everything's included. Like it's all separate, right? There might be some things that are included in her rent in Canada. I'm not sure. So she's going to have to pay her bills. I don't know if you all realize how much money that would be for Salah. Okay, let's say her bills total up. What do you guys think would be a good guess on how much Foodie's bills are going to be next month? Just to pay her basic, like her rent, her utilities, and let's go a step further and say her food and her marijuana. How much do you think that we're talking about that's going to come out of next month's paycheck? Like, okay, minimum $3,000. Okay, you're right. It's probably more to $3,000 to $4,000. $3,000 to $4,000 for somebody who is. What the fuck was that? I know I heard a notification, but I don't know where it came from. $3,000 to $4,000 in Syria is life-changing money. Okay, it's life-changing for Salah. It's life-changing for Salah's family. That money could go a long way in Syria. So I very well believe that Chantel is probably telling Salah, I don't want to pay all the bills here. I'll just give the money to you and you take care of things like you've been taking care of the whole time we've been together, Salah. And those kind of numbers, Chantel is seeing money that she hasn't seen since before Kuwait. And Salah is seeing those numbers too. Either Chantel is telling him, or more than likely he has access to Chantel's YouTube studio. I do believe that. Miss T says, I hate this bitch so much. Rehome that precious baby cat. Go to Syria and be one with the sea. At this point, Miss T, I agree with everything. Hey, Sassy Mama, everything that you said. She doesn't want a better life. She doesn't want to better herself. She doesn't want to be there and be a part of her family's life. She doesn't want to be there for Shmi, her aunt, her sister. Let her go give whatever is left of her YouTube coin to Salah and Salah's family. So with that being said, when you're talking about, okay, let's say you're not doing very good financially, right? wherever you are. Okay. You're struggling to make your bills, times are hard. Yeah. You're not getting your foodies, all of that stuff. Right. And one of your family members, your nephew or something, they end up getting with the millionaire, somebody that could change your life and, get your bills right, get your refrigerator, get your kids fed, all of that shit. You don't like that person. They're probably not the best for your nephew. But then again, you choosing that over, not having water in your water tanks and maybe not having food in your refrigerator, you might consider it, is the only thing I'm trying to say to you guys. Does the family want Chantel around? No, I think we all know that. But when you're talking about life-changing money, they may be willing to go along with it. I don't know. Only time will tell. If Chantel makes her way back to Syria, she doesn't have a choice in this. Okay. She doesn't have a choice. She has to do whatever she wants to go back. She's not, oh, I want to stay in Canada. I want to go back to Syria. No, she wants to go back to Syria. She knows she fucked up. She should have never left. She was trying to give Salah an ultimatum. She didn't. It was a game of cat and mouse. Okay. That's what it was, a game of cat and mouse. And every time Chantel does this, it's always the same. She immediately gunts back to Salah. And what's keeping her from gunting back to Salah, you ask? It's not the money. It's nothing else. It's his family. He has to find a way to fucking break this to his family and have them go along with Chantel coming back to Syria. Well, how can he do that? Money talks. Not saying that it'll work, but I'm saying it's a very good possibility. I don't think the family wants her there, hey girl, but I think with the right amount of money, they would be willing to consider it. And you really can't blame them. Those people have lived through hell on earth. Desperate doesn't begin to cover it. You do anything to keep your babies alive too. That's my point, MC. Hey, Spiteful Pinky Jean. Good to see you. Hope you had a good birthday yesterday. Hello, Fried Plastic. She may be in an Airbnb, not an apartment. Why she won't show any of it? I think that could be too a big possibility. I don't know if I necessarily believe. Okay, so if you guys think back, before we get into the video, I just want to go over a few things. If you think back to when Chantel was trying to get approved for an apartment, but here's the thing though with the Airbnbs. So, hey, Two Cardinals, people have been saying, I don't know, like I didn't know like an Airbnb was something like you have to get approved for. It's like getting approved for an apartment. I've never had no issues there. I don't know. So people are saying if she wasn't getting approved for an apartment, she wouldn't get approved for an Airbnb. I don't know. But if you think back to when she was trying to rent an apartment, she was having a really hard time. She said that everybody was denying her. Then all of a sudden, she comes live one day. She's cocky. He's cocky. They're laughing. And she's saying, guess what, guys? I got approved. Yada, yada, yada. So I don't know. Is it possible that she got an Airbnb for a month or so over an apartment? Because nobody, like a long, like a month long Airbnb. You don't think it's an Airbnb? They come furnished. She said all her neighbors are Middle Eastern. Where she is now, that's interesting. If she has bad reviews on her profile, but no Airbnb doesn't check anything. Airbnbs are furnished. Yeah, okay, well, so she moved in an apartment and I assume it wasn't furnished. Oh, don't fence me in. You got a new job. Congratulations. She said it's a crappy neighborhood, so she may be a place that rents to anyone. That would make sense too. Okay, regardless, we're going to watch yesterday's, not last night's stream. Last night's was complete trash. If you spent your time watching that, you already know. There is one timestamp that I thought was pretty fucking funny that we're going to play. And then we're going to pivot back to when she went live while we were live. There's a lot more there. I think an Airbnb, we don't know. It's not partially furnished. It's an apartment. We don't know. I don't know where she's at. She hasn't been doxxed. They haven't found her location yet, which is kind of crazy. The couch could have been there the entire time. I was thinking that too, Ash. It's not like we've seen the apartment and it was empty. Yeah, Darkest Coven, she did say Ottawa, but that doesn't necessarily mean she's in Ottawa. She could have just said that. You know, like Chantel is the type just to say a location so people will believe that's where she's at. She would have had to pay everything up front. Will the people that sent her money finally realize that she is the biggest liar on earth? No, Drama B, because listen, After watching that stream this morning, the one that she did last night, I'm convinced the people that support her and give her money are just as fucking crazy as she is. Shelly Ray, thank you so much for the super chat, hun. Good morning. I hope she goes back to Syria and she doesn't deserve Canada. I'm also sending good vibes and prayers for Sam with her surgery and recovery. Love to you all. That was so sweet, Shelly Ray, and thank you so, so much. I appreciate you, girl. You know what? At this point, let her go back. Because here's the thing, guys. If they allow her to go back to Syria, nothing's going to change. Salah might lie to her and be like, yeah, I'll spend more time with you and I'm totally going to cut off my family. He will just say that to get her over there so he can get her $5,000 or whatever money that she's willing to give him. And then he's going to go do whatever the fuck he wants to do. And what is she going to do then? At that point, all Salah needs to do is get her back in Syria again, and she's fucking stuck. She is in Ottawa. Okay, that's interesting. She's stuck. Do you all know that? I mean, dude, we thought the last time when she left Canada and she went back to Syria and she fucks me over so bad. Do you remember that? And we were like, there's no way she's going to recover from that. No, this time she will not fucking recover from this shit. She cannot come back to Canada after that. She's going to be stuck in Syria. That will be absolutely insane. Shelly Ray, thank you again, hun. Miss Victor Charlie says, thanks for my membership, WNC. That was so nice of you, Miss Victor Charlie. And thank you for the support, hun. It is going to be wild. She's going to be insane. She's going to be having, how did she call that? What did she say when she would have those outbursts? She was freaking out. She's going to be freaking out all the time. So Law's going to have to deal with that. Where would she go? Where if she did rent an apartment and she signed a lease and she ups and walks away from that lease to go back to Syria, only to realize she fucked up and she wants to go back to Canada, this is insanity. It's actually a level of insanity, and we've seen a lot of crazy shit play out. Where's Crump at? She must be busy this morning. We've seen a lot of crazy shit play out throughout this community. If Chantel gunts back to Syria, it's going to be wild. It really is. She's not worth the money. Salah would be crazy to take her back. If Salah was done with Chantel, Tweet T, Salah would be done with Chantel. Salah being in Chantel's chat and Chantel not having meltdown after meltdown after meltdown tells me that Salah is absolutely entertaining Chantel. If Chantel wasn't in communication with Salah, do you know the breakdown that we got the other day that took us 3 days to get through? We would be having those around the clock, and that's not happening, which tells me he's absolutely entertaining Chantel. He knows how much money she's about to get. And honestly, he's telling her, I'm going to talk to my family and see what I can do. He wants that money. You're not going to convince me of anything else. He's keeping her on the hook. Yep, agreed. Do you guys remember when Chantel had her villa in Canada and then she was also paying the bills in Kuwait? He wanted her to get rid of the villa. Like, the plan originally was for Chantel to keep her villa and to live in Kuwait. And so she would have somewhere to go and she was going to house Pete's. Remember that? Who do you think put a stop to that? And why do you think a stop was put to that? Because that was less money. All that money that she was paying out for the villa, that was money that Salah wanted to go in his pocket. Those two scammers do deserve each other for sure. Hey, Fairy, welcome to the Poors. Thank you so much for being a poor piece of crap, hun. I appreciate you so much. I think he will make an agreement with the family saying don't come every day. Something like that. I think so too. They'll figure something out for sure. Either way about it, we're going to see how it plays out. We're going to see whether or not, and you know what? Here's the thing. Whatever's going to happen, I do feel like it's going to happen. If she's going to go back to Syria, if she's got the green light to return to Syria because Salah's family is willing to allow it, or Salah is just going to bring her regardless, it's going to happen right around payday. So, which is 10 days from now. 2-inch energy. Hello, hello. Gonna hear Salah and new wifey in the next room. Cut arc. Listen, okay. She basically said, and I think it is in the stream that we're going to watch, that something about she doesn't care if there's a second wife, that she's always going to be the first wife. Somebody on Twitter said, I think it's possible that Salah has married someone, which I don't know, maybe, but Chantel is starting to accept it. Listen, if Chantel, I don't know what woman would go through their man's husband's phone, find pictures of said husband with another woman, and ever get over that. Ever get over that. That shit is wild. And this was not the first time that Chantel caught Salah cheating on her. So with that being said, I think she would be willing to accept another wife. I always said that Chantel wouldn't, but now that obviously I can see that Chantel is absolutely going to put up with anything at this point, I think she will be okay with it, and she will like justify it and say, well, at least I'm the first wife. So I can see possibly that he got married and she's gonna say, I don't care. I will always be the first wife. That is insane. 2-inch energy. Thank you for the support, hun. La Landing says it's a Nikocado type deal. 2 guns ahead. Exactly. God, exactly. Thank you so much for the support, hun. Spiteful Pinky Jean says, while Syria is boring as fuck, I want her to be as miserable. That said, I'm okay with her going back. You know what? And that's what really it took for me, Spiteful Pinky Jean. And before Chantel left to go back to Canada, I kind of said the same. Like, Foodie doesn't deserve Canada. Canada is way too good for somebody like Chantel. Let her set in a country that doesn't have electricity, that she doesn't have her fast food comforts. She doesn't have DoorDash. She's miserable. Bitch ain't even got internet. Can't even turn on a light the majority of the time. Let her ass go over there. That's exactly where she belongs. Seriously. I just need that kitten placed in a good, loving, forever home before that big back gunts away. And again, she still has not named the cat. And she is doing that on purpose. She is doing that to rage bait people. I see you, Crump. Spiteful Pinky Jean, thank you so much for the support. Hopefully, but this is Chantel. Hopefully she rehomes that cat sooner than later. Let somebody get the cat to the vet. Let the cat get checked over. Chantel, it's obvious you do not like the cat. You don't do good with animals whatsoever. They don't like you. You don't like them. Let that shit go. Hey, Foodie and Beauty, can someone explain the bots that bump our lives up to 10K view? Yes, easy. Okay. So there are websites out there that exist, and people are so dumb. This will fucking hurt your channel. Never do this shit. It's never worth it to buy bots. Okay. Never worth it to buy bots. Chantel's not doing it. Somebody's doing it to her just to troll her. Maybe what's that dude? Anime Sucks. I don't know. Somebody's trolling Chantel. They're going to these websites. You pay a certain amount of money, and then you get, like, you can boost your live viewers. You can boost your thumbs up. You can boost your comment section. You can buy subscribers. You can do all that stuff. And you can pay for how long those bots are going to be in the chat. And I don't know who's doing it or who would waste the money doing it. I don't understand it, but somebody has definitely been botting her channel in her live streams the last couple of days. So good on them, I guess. I don't know. It's not going to help Chantel. It looks really bad because all of a sudden you got 6,000 people, and the next time you go live, you got 200. Yeah. FFG was blaming me and Sam. Laura Marie, are you fucking serious? Why would I spend money to buy live viewers on Chantel's? Listen, the nicotine has literally fried Dirtneck's brain. Okay. The last thing I would do was spend my money to botch. I don't even understand. Listen, would I $1.99 Chantel on a troll account to say some funny shit? Yes, I'm guilty of that. Absolutely. Okay. But as far as going over there, I don't understand, like, what do I get out of that? At least I get to troll Chantel. She's forced to read the comment and everybody else gets to see it. That's a good fucking chuckle. And me even sending off a request for her to do a, what's it called? What does she do? What does that thing do? Where she's supposed to go and Cameo. I think I've tried to do a Cameo twice. She rejects it every time. That's pretty fucking funny. That's a troll. But I'm not understanding what the fuck I get over botting Chantel's channel. That's weird. Anywho, I don't want to hear about Dirtneck. Fuck that loser too, and she needs to stay away from that cat. Both of these bitches need to stay away from cats, as far as I'm concerned. Full Throttle says, so why do we think Salah let her go so easily in the first place? It's not like he didn't know. he would still want her money before she left. That's an easy one, Full Throttle. Again, this is a game of cat and mouse that Chantel and Salah have been playing for 3 years, and he understands how it works as much as she understands how it works, okay? Salah cannot force Chantel to stay, right? So when Salah takes Chantel to the airport and she guns off to Canada, as much as Chantel wants to be love bombed, Salah wants the money from Chantel. Like, even promise me even more, Chantel. You're going to give me even more. You're going to give me my own vlogging channel. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Somehow he's going to benefit from this situation. So with that being said, Chantel guns off to Canada. Salah will start slowly love bombing her. Chantel immediately realizes how bad she fucked up going back to Canada, wants to run back to Syria, Kuwait, wherever they are at the moment. So they both get what they want out of the situation. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, he has to let her do what she's going to do. And then she realizes what she misses, what she's missing out on. And she comes back and she's going to hand him over, instead of paying rent, all of her money. At least that's what I think is going to happen. She won't get paid. No, you don't get paid for bot views. At least I don't think. I have no idea how that shit works. Full Throttle, thank you for being a member, hun. If she goes back, she'll be completely stuck. I think so too. I mean, I could see this being like really, really bad. Wicked Waffle Witch says, I'll believe that they are done only after she changes the main video on her channel, which is still them on a romantic date. Exactly. She's not saying that they're done. She's not hinting that her and Salah are done. In this stream that we're about to watch, she talks about going back to Syria. She doesn't know what she's going to do yet. Like, how the fuck do you get a kitten, a lease, go back to Canada, have somebody else fund all of that, and then say you don't know what you're going to do, bro? I don't get it. Wicked Waffle Witch, thank you for the support, hun. Zebracorn, hello. Quick topic change. Did you hear that Emily sent gifts to Zio while she was in rehab after a coma due to pneumonia and being 700 pounds? Who is Zio? Who's that? Is that a death fat that I'm not aware of, Zebracorn? There was actually a video sent to me today from Shenanigans that another YouTuber did that I've never even heard of, that was covering the Rachel shit that I was watching. But this I have not heard of yet. A death fat? Really? I'm not shocked. Emily is unhinged. Emily is more insane than Dishwasher and Salah put together. Imagine if Dishwasher and Salah merged into one. Emily is still more insane than the both of them put together. Okay, babe, love you. Be careful. She's in a coma. Yeah, I know. This is crazy. No, I haven't heard that, but I'm definitely going to look into it. Zebracorn, thank you so much for the information and the support. I appreciate you. She is even more boring in Canada, has a balloon in space 24/7. I'm not shocked. I'm really not fucking shocked that Chantel pulled this bullshit while in Canada. Blaming it on being sick, she's full of shit. She's absolutely full of shit. I wouldn't be shocked if it was Salah doing it, boosting her to encourage her to stay in Canada. I don't know about that. Yeah, she's insane for sure. It's probably projection from the mafia. I'm behind. I know what you're talking about. It took me a second. I'm dead. That fucking weirdo. Smoke another one, dummy. It's probably him. Ruta Vegas says, "Why the fuck are FF Gunts goblins in chat?" That's a great question. I have no idea. We don't get down with the Fry gang over here. We are anti-Fry. If you're new here and you're not aware, we are absolutely anti-Fry. You guys over there supporting FF Gunt is the same as supporting Chantel, the fucking insane, deranged Canadian. They are basically the same fucking person. Rutabaga, thank you for the support. Appreciate you. Okay, so with that being said, let me get my first timestamp from last night's stream pulled up, which is the only one. She was live for 1 hour and 3 minutes, and there's one timestamp, and you guys are just going to fucking think it's so stupid that I even want to play today. And then we're pivoting back to yesterday morning's stream. She titled it, "Hi There." She's setting at 7,067 views, streamed 11 hours ago, 165 thumbs up. Okay, let me boost her volume before I even get started. Not that much. And yeah, all right, Chantel, go ahead, girl.
Is a kitten. Very dry, yeah. I know I need a lot of stuff. Humidifier, a nice humidifier would be nice. Would help.
Go buy one. Go to the store and fucking buy one, Chantel.
It is very dry.
Man, look at the top of that fucking head, bro. I'm never gonna get over how bad it is.
We're just like feel like
Yes, she did say that, our foodie beauty. She says she didn't care if Salad cheated. She's lonely and desperate from attention from Salah. It's not necessarily any man, because Chantel, for whatever reason, thinks she deserves someone that's somewhat decent looking. I'll give you that, Salah, okay? Not that he's any kind of a looker, but compared to what Foodie looks like, come on, guys. Come on. And she really feels like that's what she's owed in life, is someone that's decent looking like Salah. That's all she fucking cares about. Oh, he cheated the entire time. He's cheating right now. That's all he does is cheat.
like the stupidest things make me upset. Like walking past my razor and shaving cream. Like I used to like have a need to shave. Now who gives a shit? Like
You were not shaving in Syria. You were not shaving in Kuwait. At this point in your life, you're not even able to shave in your condition. You want us to believe that you were shaving the cat. You want us to believe that you were shaving your legs this entire time that you've been with Salah. Again, this is giving condoms open on the floor, you panning the camera around the entire room energy, Chantel. For whatever reason, now that you're at home in Canada, you want to convince the internet that you were, number one, showering with Salah. I don't want to take a shower alone. And then when people start pressing you for more information, you fucking blow your cover because you're like, well, when we first got together and it was new and exciting, we showered together in Kuwait. We seen a shower. The odds are you didn't fit in the shower. You and Salah together in the shower, never happened. You shaving your legs or your cat anywhere, Kuwait, Syria, never happened. But for whatever reason, because you're so weird, you are weird. You say things like this. Hey, Panda Queen. Sperm everywhere while she's in Canada. Exactly. Love you too, girl. And thank you for being a member for 20 months. Appreciate you. I just walk past my razor and my shaving cream and I just look at it. And I'm like, there's no reason. There's absolutely no point in me even shaving anything anymore. He's gone. It's over forever. Get a grip. Get a grip.
like walking past my razor and shaving cream. Like I used to like have a need to shave. Now who gives a shit? Like
I gotta ask, like, are we being trolled or is she being serious? Because what is she's trolling us, right? She has to be trolling us.
like walking past my razor and shaving cream. Like I used to like have a need to shave. Now who gives a shit? Like for what? You know?
No, we don't know. We don't get it. You're rage baiting us and it's working like it worked yesterday. That's okay. Hey, Rika Rose. It's Liz. Okay, yes. Hello, Liz. Don't know why it shows my tag because YouTube they're stuck on @ for some reason. Cheater, but not your pumpkin eater. Oh, bitch, that was a banger. You wish he was eating your pumpkin. All right, Liz, thank you so much for the support. Appreciate you, girl. Lala Landing says she's trolling. She has to be. Okay. Fondu says, she says Salah requires she wear hijab. Why is it every woman he cheats with isn't covered up? He's ashamed and embarrassed of his 557-pound ATM. Agreed. What does that feel like, Chantel? what does that feel like? That he wants to keep you covered because he's ashamed of not only by the way that you look, but more than likely by the way that you smell, hoping that will keep it the smell contained to some extent. I agree, Fondue. And thank you for the super chat, hun. Hey, Miss Fluffy. But 100 pounds ago, dishwasher had to shave her. Exactly. You're not going to tell me you're reaching anything. Like, that puss is so covered by layers of gunt. God himself could not find it, okay? X to doubt. We're not even going to even entertain that. Not even in the least, Chantel. Just so you know. I know you're here watching. You love hearing what everybody has to say. Well, that's what we had to say about that. Wait till y'all see where I have the stream ready to go. God, just look at this. Hold on. This is from yesterday, titled Hello. She cannot even put effort into titling her live streams anymore. It's unfreaking believable. Here. Well, yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. Look at that. Look, just pathetic. I'm so sad. I can't go be in Syria where there's no electricity, no food, no water tanks, concrete everywhere, a war-torn country, and my handsomest man who cheats on me daily, Salah, and his family that cannot stand me whatsoever. I just miss them all so much. I don't care that they brought me papers to sign to divorce their loving family member, Salah. I'm willing to look past it. Just let me in. If Chantel could stalk Salah in Syria, and here's something I was thinking about. Here's how absolutely insane this woman is. Let me go ahead and plant this seed for you guys right now. Wicked Crafter says if she doesn't wash, she doesn't shave. Period. Fucking exactly. Thank you for saying that. Yes, if you're not showering, you're not washing, if you go days upon days upon days upon days without taking a shower, there's slim to none possibility of you shaving anything on your body. Okay? If it's too much effort to just get in the shower and to wash your body and do the bare minimum, you're not shaving. Exactly, Sugar Pop Lily May, but hear me out with that. Wicked Crafter, thank you for the super chat. Hear me out, guys. I can see the Funkle wheel spinning in her head. Look at the Funkle look on her face right now. She right now, this is what I would call a look of worry. And she is actually envisioning Salah putting his cupcake recipe down on another woman. That's what she's seeing right now. She can't have that. She has to stop that. If they won't let her in, she's going to let herself in. Do you all know what that means? Salah could tell her, look, my family said no. I tried. I pled our case to my family and they said no, absolutely not. Do you think that does this look like a woman who will take no for an answer? It sure the fuck doesn't. Does this look like the face of a woman that would find a place close to Salah in Syria and set that shit up herself? Yes, it does. Just because you tell her she can't come there, Salah, doesn't mean that she will not find. I tell you what, right now, I promise you, if Salah is not giving her the green light to return to Syria, she is going to find a way to get herself there and live very close near Salah. She will find a way to get inside of the family home. I promise you. So regardless, in my opinion, regardless of what the family says on whether or not Chantel can return to Syria, she will figure it the fuck out. She is a stage 50 clinger. Exactly, Lug Dog. Yeah, Fondue, yes. But to be fair, Fondue, he got her there, okay? He set everything up. This time, I'm telling you, if he says no, and I'm not giving you any assistance, do not come here, which I don't think will happen. But if by chance it does, she will force herself into Syria. She will get into Syria. She will stalk Salah and she will force herself back into the family home. That is going to be insane. Mr. A said they tried it twice and it wouldn't work. Teeny Peeny. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so embarrassed for the both of them. Seriously. Anyways, let's get started. This is yesterday's stream. It's a level 20 fucking thousand cringe. So prepare yourself. It's the most pathetic thing I've seen on YouTube in a long freaking time. Go ahead, Chantel, honey. Let me bop you up to 1.5 and you tell us all about your pathetic existence, please. Smee, this one you should really be proud of.
Good morning, Tracy. The gummies? Store.
Oh my God, that's really a sight to see, isn't it? Look at the top. Look at the top of her head.
My ear fibers are atrocious. Lava rock.
Wicked Crafter says for the first time she can't completely drown her reality with delusion and desperate to get back into his house. Can you fucking imagine, Wicked Crafter? I'm not just trolling. I firmly believe that if Salah says no, you can't come back here. Hold on. My monitor. Oh, for the love of God, don't do it. Okay, there we go. It tries to do this like calibration shit and it totally fucks up everything. Anyways, if he will not allow her there, I'm telling you, she is spending her time trying to figure out how she can rent a property, a house in wherever Salah lives, and she's gonna go. She's gonna go regardless if he allows her there or not. That's what I do believe. She's that insane. You all know it, and I know it.
Thank you, Trixie. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Wicked Crafter.
I don't know. I don't think I'm okay, but
You know why your head itches? You know why your head itches, Chantel? Because it's filthy. That's what happens. You don't bathe for a few days. You don't take care of your personal hygiene. You put hair fibers on your scalp and you don't wash that shit out. It's going to get itchy. You know what could solve that? A shower. A shower. I know. That's a lot for somebody your size. I've seen my 600-pound life episodes. I understand it takes a whole lot out of you, but it must be done. I don't know. Give Smee a call. Hey, Smee, come help me. Come give me a bath, Smee. What's it called? What are they? Not a whore bath. Where they wash you out of a bucket. There's a word for it. Look at it. Oh my God.
ew.
Ew is the word. Ew. I know it stinks.
Feel you have COVID?
Yeah, a sponge bath.
I don't know. Usually when I get
He's like, absolutely not, bitch. Not after you screwed me over and left diarrhea in your freezer for me to deal with. I will not be giving you a sponge bath anytime soon. Hey, David. Yeah, but I needed to tune in this AM for a cleansing. I started feeling bad for her last night. What is your problem, David? What? Listen, this woman has it better than a lot of motherfuckers as far as her privilege is concerned, okay? Look at the situation that she just left behind. Those people in Syria don't have the option to hop on a fucking plane, go to Canada, and live their best life like Chantel. Do not feel sorry for this entitled, overgrown, spoiled, rotten, out of control, type 2, FFG sister, like loser. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. I think her job was Green Goblin mask. David, we're going to have you pulled back in, son. Okay. And thank you for the support. Get a hold of yourself, buddy. All right. Especially considering that she has that poor kitten suffering, not even taking that cat to the vet. There's no reason that anybody, I mean, I know, listen, fuck, sometimes you're human. You can't help it. We have human emotion. That's something that Chantel lacks, but we can't do it, man. We cannot feel sorry for this person, especially with the way that she treats other people and animals. Disgusting. She just got thousands. She sure did. And she's blew it. Hey, Nabs, them 4 hairs look real plump under that hijab. She was stuffing the hijab and it's obvious. All she has is a little nubby in the back. To be fair, when you think back to those videos and those streams where we seen what looked like a luscious bun under there, that was a sock. That was socks. That had to be. Nothing else makes any sense. I mean, who does that? Who stuffs their hijab? This has to be the first time in history that anything like that has ever been done. Like, just think about how crazy that is. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Yes, Jenna Taylor, you're so right. Thank you, vets. Those currently and also to those currently serving. Jenna Taylor, thank you so much for the reminder. Happy Veterans Day, everyone. Thank you so much for your service. And thank you, Jenna Taylor, for being a member for 19 months, hon. I appreciate you. I know, Shugal, a lot of people were saying that she stuffed the hijab. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's her hair. Maybe she's got the DeVito and it's long in the back and bald on top. Why the fuck would she put a sock back there? That's crazy. David said, that's what I needed. Thank you, Yaba in chat. No problem. That's what we're here for, okay? If you need a reason to hate Cutie, find yourself a seat. Just sit down here, all right? David, thank you for the support, hun. Count Cracula. I wonder if Chantel used Salah's stuffed sock. They probably shared socks to stuff. Fucking freaks.
I get sick, I get bad, like cough no matter what I have. Could be COVID, it's hard to tell. But yeah, there's nothing I can do. Just have to wait it out at home.
Oh, by the way, from last night's stream, in case you missed it, what did she have for dinner last night for supper? What did Foodie, who's currently sick with more than likely COVID, who can't taste anything, what did she have for supper last night? Pogos. More than likely 5 or more Pogos. Someone who has no taste, someone who is as sick as a dog, and more than likely has COVID, had Pogos for dinner. For supper.
It's not about needing a man for money, Verica.
Kissing my wolf. Thank you so much for upgrading your membership, hun. I appreciate you.
I just don't feel like
31
I
frames.
don't know. Pretty much teardrop, right? I'm sorry, Verica, but I mean, that's your experience. I'm sorry for your loss, but that doesn't invalidate what I'm going through. I'm sorry to tell you, but
She's getting spicy. Hello, Liz. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you for your service and to the Corp for yesterday. Happy 250th birthday. Semper Fi. I hope I said that right. Probably not. Thank you all for your service. Thank you for saying that, Liz. And thank you so much for your support, hun. Hire a caregiver. She never will because the caregiver needs to have a certain look. Now, if she can go through some kind of catalog and pick a care worker out that looks like Salah, then she probably would be willing to do that. Again, I think this is a level of perversion. I really fucking do. It's disgusting. La La Landing says, Cradle Cap is real itchy. Ugh. Do you think that's what she has? Cradle Cap? Probably. Hey, Closer. Good to see you. La La Landing, thank you for the support, hun. Hello, Carrie. She's full of self-pity. It sickens me. I think it sickens everybody. Again, especially with all the privilege that Chantel has. She has no reason not to be living her fucking best life. And she's sitting here miserable. Like you know what you need, Chantel? You know what might really straighten your ass up if you had a real fucking problem to deal with. Like if you had something really seriously fucking go wrong in your life, then you have something to complain about. Maybe you would learn a fucking lesson. And that's a shame that it has to come to that. But that's really what she needs. Carrie, thank you for the support, hun. Hello, Star. It's my birthday today, girl. Can I get the birthday song? Absolutely. Congratulations on making it another year. And happy birthday to you, girl. Hell yeah. Do-do-do-do. Do-do. Like a real problem. You all know. Ellie Welly says, I have shoes with more history and emotional attachment than this relationship Foodie's pinning for. Exactly. Ellie Welly, exactly. She's basically lived a life of 3 years of emptiness. It was a one-sided relationship from the fucking jump. Maybe Salah was your friend. I will give you that. You all seem to, as far as like personality and maturity level, clicked very well. You enjoyed a lot of the same movies, it seems like, same jokes. He laughed at all your little Beezer jokes and in chat and all of that. But outside of that, like you were like his friend. That was it. You know what I'm saying? That was where it stopped, Chantel. You were dude's friend. That was it. He wasn't interested in you romantically, whereas you were interested in him romantically. Man, I just want to know. I want to know so bad for my own morbid curiosity. And I know we've guessed, but none of us really know. None of us know what happened behind closed door. What happened? What was it like? Did they share a bed? Did he I don't know. Never mind. Not worth it. Ellie Welly, thank you for the support. We'll never know. So there's no point even talking about it.
Yeah. Yes. So beautiful, teardrop. Oh my gosh. Beautiful baby boy. It's so awesome. I'm so happy for you. Thank you. I have over-the-counter medicine, but
I know, Polly Jean.
Yeah. I don't know if I feel like making soup. I don't feel like doing anything. Really? Sorry to hear that, teardrop. That sucks. Hopefully they'll bring them to you a lot, you know? Are you waiting for Beta to go back? You guys are so funny. No.
Do you know what though, Butter Crumpet? I think what she's doing the last couple of streams after her meltdown, where she's high as balls and she's just blah. She's not saying anything. She's basically slobbering on herself. I think she's punishing her audience because her audience wanted her to go back to Canada so bad. They were willing to just hand her thousands of dollars. And they talked in Syria about the content that Chantel was going to do. You guys want to see me roll down a hill? You guys want to see me get a... When's the last time Chantel asked for money for her scooter? It's been a couple of days, hasn't it? She's not thinking about that scooter anymore because she knows her ass is out of there. But what you all need to remember about Chantel, yes, she is funkled, okay? But Chantel is a conniving, manipulating motherfucker, okay? And I really put some emphasis on the motherfucker part, okay? She has a lot of time on her hands. Remember that. Happy Mars says she couldn't get socks on, let alone shave her legs. Exactly, Happy Mar. Exactly. Great point. And thank you for the support. I think that Chantel is trying to do like some reverse psychology to her audience because they were so excited. She was gassing them up. The audience was gassing her up. You know, everybody was excited to have Chantel back in Canada because they expected this Canadian content. It's going to be great. We're going to have so much fun. We're going to do all these things. And she's like, oh. So out of spite, I feel like Chantel is doing this on purpose. It's not just because she's high. Like, come the fuck on. She's doing it to punish her audience, to prove a point like, listen, you guys, just because I'm in Canada doesn't mean that we're going to have fun. We're going to go back to Syria, right? Or we're going to have this content. I feel like she's absolutely punishing her audience for wanting her in Canada when she wants to be in Syria. It makes sense to me. And she is that kind of person to do that. She's sick.
You've done it before. I know.
You think that she doesn't realize what she's doing right now? Come on, man. Why did we not get the live stream footage of her and Pete's putting together that chair? Why has so much been left out since Chantel has been back in Canada that would make her audience happy to have her back in Canada? This is why we gave you all this money. Yay, yay. We're so happy. This is so much fun. She doesn't want to make her audience happy about her being in Canada. She knows she's not staying. I think she's beyond borderline. Yeah, me too.
Anyway.
It's almost as if she's punishing her audience from taking her away from her husband. It's almost as if she's punishing her audience for, encouraging her to go to Canada, to be happy, to get medical treatment, to leave Salah the scammer, the slimy cheater, back in Syria. You go home. She's punishing her audience by doing this. She high, yes, obviously, but she knows exactly what she's doing. But yeah, it doesn't make any sense. But that is the kind of person that Chantel is. She will hurt herself. Chantel is her own worst enemy. She always, always, always does the worst possible thing for herself, and never makes sense. Never.
Is it cold? It's cold. I have no one to make coffee for.
I have no one to make coffee for. This is your fucking fault, Teardrop. You encouraged me to come back home to fucking Canada. That's what she really wants to say. She wants to blame her chat for being in Canada and being miserable and away from her husband. I'm telling you. I have no one to make coffee for.
Is it cold? It's cold. I have no one to make coffee for. At least I have you guys to talk to.
I would call it punishing. I would say I would consider what she's doing punishing her chat, because she's intentionally not giving them the content that she promised that they were so excited about, and everybody waited for 2 months for her to get. And I'm not talking about our community. I'm talking about her community, her beezers over there. She promised them the Canadian experience. And even before she came down with whatever she had or has, she completely took that away from them and has gave them absolutely nothing. Hey, Alex, I see you in chat, girl. Good to see you, hun.
Coffee for yourself? Maybe I do like serving. I don't know. I'm so confused.
Why is everything? Why are you confused about everything? I don't understand. Like, what do you mean you're confused? She combined 2 small drinks in that big cup. Is that what she did? Disgusting. Why would you subject your audience to this misery? I would be terrified to come on the line and moon pie and to act this way, because you motherfuckers would just like, why wouldn't you leave? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why would you all stay around for, imagine, like, God, I'm just saying, like the worst case scenario, which would never happen, but me and Sam, for whatever reason, like we split up or something. And then I just come online and start acting like this and expect people to stay around and watch me fucking, blubber about it. It's just pathetic. It's so pathetic. This just goes to show, like, when you have somebody, it's the equivalent of showing up to your job, right? Wherever you work, and acting like this. And your employer, at some point, they're going to be like, I need you to step into the office. We need to have a word together. Look, we're just going to have to, call it quits here. We no longer need your services. We're going to have to ask you to vacate the building. It's the same. Like you're destroying your job, Chantel. But she does that because she doesn't fucking care. She has nothing in life already. So she doesn't care that this is her employer and that she's showing up to work in this manner. This is just evidence of that. Hello, Dungeon and Roses. She didn't stuff her hijab. That would take too much effort. I think that hijab was so tight that it squeezed all of her head fat to the back and it just made it look like she had a lot of hair. Dungeon and Roses, you could be right about that. You very well may be right. I can agree with that. And thank you for the super chat, hun. Hello, Art. We're just going to go with that. For some reason, I can't spit out your name. I'm not trying to embarrass myself again. This is the most frustrated I've been with her. Just get off your ass and go for a short walk sober. Go sit in the park and breathe fresh air, anything. She refuses to do any of that. Hey, Manning, good to see you, girl. She refuses to do any of that. She needs to appear to be, and she needs to play the role. She needs to be the most miserable she's ever been in life. It's all part of the scam. Look, Salah is scamming Chantel. Chantel is scamming her audience. She sold her audience the Canadian dream. Things were going to be different in Canada. She was going to get her life together. She was going to get her health together. They were going to do all these fun, exciting things. And what happened when Chantel sold them the Canadian dream? They reached inside of Wanda the wallet, reached deep down into her wallet and was like, yes, that sounds amazing. Anything for you, Chantel, baby. Here you go. Take my money. Salah is scamming Chantel. Chantel is scamming her audience. It's the cycle that just keeps on chugging around. Chantel would absolutely get fired. She absolutely would. And it's so funny. I mean, Chantel talked up this Canadian shit so much. She even claimed that she was going to come to Canada, move in with Peter, and she was going to find a job. She was just to keep her mind, occupied. And so she didn't have to be so dependent on YouTube because she really fucking sucks at that nowadays. She was going to get herself a job when she got to Canada. What do you guys think? I mean, not that anybody ever believed that, but present day, seeing how everything has played out in the last 2 weeks? How long has it been since Chantel's been home? 2 weeks? Do you think Chantel would ever consider finding employment elsewhere? Fuck no. Art, thank you for the support. Drama B says, blaming her people. Now she's in Canada and miserable. Exactly. Maybe she likes to serve people. Maybe she's okay being with a cheating, no good, dirty, rotten husband. Maybe she's okay with paying him for just, I don't know, entertaining her and allowing her to live and squat in Syria with him. She's totally fine with that. And you guys should have never said anything any different. Mm-hmm. Shan, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate you, hun. Janie says she isn't confused, but by saying she is confused, she can't answer anything truthfully. Yes, because she's confused. Just bullshit. I'm telling you, she has a plan. Chantel, again, has a lot of time on her hands. She hasn't been live streaming. If she's not FaceTiming, in communication with Salah, she is plotting what her next move is going to be. She already knows what she's going to do. Janie, thank you for the support, hun. Sassy Cat says, remember when this depressing lump thought she would get a part-time job? Maybe she could get a job at Starbucks if she wants to make coffee for someone. Yeah. Then if you go get employed at Starbucks, not that they would have you, but let's just play along. Then you can make coffee for someone, Chantel. Great idea, Sassy Cat. And twinsies. I was just saying the same thing. And thank you for the support. Not every drowning person wants to be saved. That was very well put. And yes, agreed. 2 weeks. Thank you, Fondue. Shell says, did you hear Amber say she uses 3 washcloths while showering? So why does she and Chantel think they can trick us to believing they're clean? I don't know. 3 washcloths for what? Are you telling me that your body is so filthy fucking dirty with fupa juice it takes 3 washcloths to clean your ass? I don't know if that's anything I would share with the world, Amber. If it took 3 washcloths to clean my body, I'm going to go ahead and keep that information to myself, okay? Nobody needs to know about your nasty old fupa juice, Amberlynn. Shell, thank you for that information, girl. Diddy Kong says the hijab was 100% stuffed. The spare pee pads. Hey, Bunny. Oh my God, probably. You think she would waste the spare pee pads stuffing her hijab? Possibly. Diddy Kong, thank you for the support. Fondue says she will not take public transportation anywhere. 0 content. Even when Carefree said they would cover the cost of her rental, she's going right back to Syria. And I'm telling you, Fondue, with or without the approval of Salah and Salah's family. Manning, did you hear me? Did you hear what I said? You might have missed that this morning. We have said in chat today, regardless of whether Salah or his family gives Chantel the green light to return to Syria, she's going to go anyways. Just like when Dishwasher said, you can't come here, bitch. I'm not going to let you in. Chantel showed up at his house. Oh, you've been here the whole time? Okay, well, then you heard what I said. All right, moving on. Back to you, Chantel.
Well, I feel like it's boring here. I can't do anything with you guys right now anyway because I'm sick. But I'll have to go out every day.
Look at the way she's not even making eye contact with the chat. Like, who are you talking to, bro? You talking to the people, the ghost or whatever? What kind of conversation are you having across the room?
Like, I don't know if you're bored with the same positions in this house, but
you see how boring Canada is? You guys wanted me here so bad, and then look, it's worse in Syria. Told you, Syria is where I belong. Now send me money so I can get back home.
Not much I can do. Do I have vitamins? Vitamin C. Hey, Bringo.
You're wallowing around in your own sick filth. You're not trying to get better. You're not trying to get better. You're not changing your sheets. You're not cleaning your home. You're not even showering. How long have you had that makeup on? You're not even trying to get better. And that's kind of weird. That's kind of gross.
It's so quiet. I don't know if I can bear it.
It's the Syrian baby reindeer arc. It's so quiet. I just don't think I can bear it. There's not a million children running around, so I can shame their families for having them, knowing good goddamn well they couldn't afford them. Those motherfuckers interrupting me trying to eat my pizza in Syria. They're not getting nothing. Starve. Maybe your parents shouldn't have had you if they couldn't afford you. You're psychotic. You're making me psychotic.
Thank you. I should have never said anything about that. It was so long ago.
Oh, you shouldn't have never told us how you found pictures in Salah's phone of him with a non-hijabi woman with his arm around her. Yeah, you're probably right about that. Probably should have never told us about the messages with Cabela either, or any of it, but you did. And we love that for all of us.
We got over it. I made the choice.
How the fuck did you get over it? If you got over that situation, Chantel, I'm going to let you in on something. How long ago was that? That was back in Kuwait, right? That was back in Kuwait. If you were over opening your husband, let me rephrase that according to you. Your husband, when you went into your husband's phone and found pictures of him with another woman and his arm around her, you wouldn't be talking about that shit today. When people forgive their partner for whatever happened in their relationship, then they forgive them and then that's it. That's it. You forgive them, you move on. You don't wait till you're mad at that motherfucker 2 years later to bring that shit back up. Because if you do bring that shit back up, what does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? It means your ass is not over it. And that you still think about it. And as soon as they do something, not like they don't bring you back the right dessert or something that you ordered, you're like, remember that motherfucking time we were in Kuwait and you were out to dinner with some other bitch? Then you know that they're not really over it. She weaponizes it. Exactly. Hey, Scrim, she doesn't remember being left alone in Syria too. Exactly. What do you think? What do you think, Foodie, is going to change when you gut your ass back to Syria as fast as your diabetic legs will allow you? What is going to change? Do you think Salah is going to quit hanging out with his homies, quit hanging out with his friends, quit hanging out with his family to stay at home and be with and smell you? Remember when you were telling us how you were sitting down in the same room as Salah when he was playing his video game and he said, "Don't you have something to go clean?" Well, even when he's in the house with you, he doesn't want to be around you. You told us that. And you're going to go put yourself in that position again? You know what I have to say to that? You know, do I have it? I bet I don't have the soundbite on here. Good. Good. You go and you gut your ass back to Syria, because to be very fucking honest with you, Chantel, that's what I want to see. I've Canadian, I've American shuffled back that I want you in Canada. What's the Syrian national anthem? I'm going to put that shit on my soundboard next. Go back to Syria. I want you, after you've done set up your life and got all this money from your audience in Canada, I want you back in Syria. That's what I want. Final answer. Go back. Hey, Desi, I have some tea that will help her insanity. Desi's mama? What do you mean? Like, you mean like tea, or you mean like, you know, like gossip tea, girl? Well, if it's gossip tea, I got to know more about it. Well, thank you for your support, hun. Aqua says, has anyone added up how much of her beezers have spent on this move since she left Syria? I'd want to know. You know what? You know, that sounds like a video for like Sansa or somebody. And I think that would be very well put together. Does anybody know? That's right, JoJo Cannon. Love the support group. We love you too, girl. And thank you for the support. I know I'm sounding a little unhinged today, guys, but seriously, like sick to fucking death over this shit. I really am. Like, go to Syria and stay in Syria forever and ever. Amen. Okay, Chantel?
He was very good to me after that. I don't care about that. It's just,
Sansa's already did the video and I've missed it. Unfreaking believable. I don't know how I miss her shit. Grammy Gray says she can't go back to Syria. She wouldn't know how to contact the truck driver that carted her over the border from the airport. Oh ho ho. But Grammy, you need to think about who you're talking about right now. Okay. This is Foodie. She has a lot of time on her hands. I think that she's looking into how to do that and set it up herself. I'm telling you, if there is a gunt, there is a way. Thank you for the support, hun. $10,000? Is that how much? 10K, Sansa said. How did I miss the video? Unbelievable. Go back, Big Funk. We dare you. Yeah, go back, Chantel. Get the fuck out of Canada. Look, when I go on my Canadian tour, I don't want to smell your ass, and neither do the people. No way. Get out of there.
just lonely. Wow, Luke. I didn't even name the cat yet. I don't know what to name her.
I didn't even name the cat yet. I don't know what to name her. We need a prayer candle with the cupcake recipe on it, babe. We're going to light that motherfucker.
Willow. Willow. She's in a bag. Yeah, leave me alone. You guys don't know the relationship, only bits that I've told you. You don't know anything else. You can't say how awful it was.
Didn't you say verbatim the same shit about dishwasher? Did you or did you not say the same exact thing about dishwasher? I'm pretty sure you did. When everybody was talking about how bad the relationship was, and they were only saying how bad the relationship was because you told them how bad the relationship was on your YouTube channel. And then you were like once y'all had made good with each other after you caught him dicking down Dee Dee or whatever the situation may have been, you were like, you don't know what it's like in private, how much he loves me, guys. It's literally the same thing, Chantel. Tessie's mama, thank you for the super chat, hun. Jeff's Couch Pineapple, hello. If she could save so much on bills in Syria, why does she not have any savings? Why did people have to pay for you to come back to Canada when you claim to have a hell of a savings account? When you were in Kuwait, you were like, listen, we have a nest egg, a very significant nest egg, but that's money for emergencies for us. I want your money. I remember that day that you said that. I was like, the balls of this bitch. Number one, I don't believe that you have any kind of savings. I think you're a broke bitch and you literally live paycheck to paycheck. I don't think that you paid a dime on your debt, on your bankruptcy, nor do I think you've paid taxes in years. That's what I think. I think her and Salah have been very well aware that they were not going to get Salah to Canada for a long time. And he said, fuck it. If I'm not going to live in Canada, I at least bare minimum want her YouTube paycheck so I don't have to go to work. That's what I think. Jess Couch Pineapple, because she gives all of her money to Salah, and what she doesn't give him, she eats. No, she gives it all to him, and then he gives her a portion for her to stuff her face and stay calm while they're in Kuwait or Syria, wherever they are. It's quite pathetic. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Salty Blonde says, can we replay faster, dear leader? Do you mean you want me to speed her up, Salty Blonde? I guess we can. Salty Blonde, thank you for your support. I'll consider it. Mystique, hello. Yaba, you're the best. I love you like a mom. Oh, Mystique, that was so sweet of you. And thank you for the support. Aw. Ellie, how come it ain't showing up over here? Sometimes they don't. Ellie Belly says, so happy to catch you on my day off. I just want to say I'm loving your wax melt. Smee sweater weather is amazing. It's one of my favorite too. I'm 55 pounds down from March thanks to the jab. Hell yeah, girl. Keep gunting on, girl. Suck it, cutie. Yeah, you keep getting bigger. You keep getting bigger, Chantel, and then take your big ass back to Syria. All right. Ellie Billy, thank you so much for saying everything and being a member for 14 months. Desi's mama says if she goes back, Salah's family will automatically disown him. I don't think he cares. He didn't care in Kuwait. Do you all forget that his family actually disowned him in Kuwait? I know Syria is a little different, but if she goes back and he gets her back there, he doesn't fucking care. He's willing to lose it all to have Chantel's ATM. Mm-hmm. It's serious. She signs papers to stay away from family and Salah. Well, the rest of the month, the next 2 weeks are going to be very telling. And I'm here to see it all play out. Desi's mama, thank you so much for the super chat. Because here's the thing. If Chantel is stuck in Canada and she really cannot go back to Syria to be with her one handsomest husband, you see how she's acting right now? Because I really think that she thinks she's got it figured out and she's returning to Syria. She's convinced herself of it. She's just not ready to tell the audience. This is a look of a woman who's going back to Syria, or at least thinks. She funkle thinks she's going back to Syria. But if they tell her, no, you can't go. Oh, boy. This is going to be great.
Because you don't know. Yeah, it is Audacity. It's hard to get healthcare. You know? Normal or ganja. Hey, Chance. I'll be all right.
Black Cat says, I didn't sleep much last night. Today, while grocery shopping, my hub said he could tell I was sleepy because I sounded like P-Nod. Bitch, I'm dead. I love that you and your hubby are both invested, so much so that he knows who P-Nod is. Now that takes me back. I love Black Cats. Thank you for sharing and thank you for the support, hun. Holy hell. R.I.P. P-Nod, wherever you are.
It is hard adjustment, yeah. Right, YouTube lover? Hey, Rhonda. Yeah, you just have to mourn it, I know. Hey, Leopold.
I've just increased the speed from 1.5 to 1.75.
Hold on, I'll be right back. You like being alone? Yeah, but you at least have someone in the house, I guess. And a huge family, mashallah.
Can you believe this shit? She had to go poop. Of course she did.
It's like a scary.
Sassy Bear, hold on. I want to tap it back. She truly doesn't know what she signed when she signed her divorce papers. That's true. They could have been an asset and funds transfer or whatever those are. I mean, anything's possible. You're not wrong. Anything is possible. I agree. And thank you for the super chat, hun. Hello, Lena. I'm still on my hill, LOL. Aunties are done with her. Plus, dad came to visit. Oh, that's true. Something is going on with that. If I'm wrong, I'll jump. You know what? You bring up a good point because I feel like Chantel got really, really bent out of shape and upset and came online to tell all of Salah's business when Salah's dad was in town. And it seems like it's calmed down. You know, I'm assuming he's probably gone back home, but she's came back down, like she's simmered down some. I wonder what reason Salah's dad, was he just there on a normal visit? Did Salah really get married? And how much did Salah's dad hate Chantel? And how much is she holding Salah's dad responsible for the quote unquote divorce? That's interesting. And thank you for the super chat, hun. His dad probably handed her the divorce paperwork.
It's like I'm depressed for different reasons where I am. One, no matter where I am, because I'm just like have that clinical sickness. But here, I don't know. It's like
Hey, Sansa, good to see you. Possibly closer to 10K if you include gas and other unknown purchases. Isn't that insane? And then the way that she's acting, being so ungrateful to be given and gifted possibly over $10,000 and not be grateful for that money, and more than likely taking whatever she bought with that money that she didn't eat and smoke or eat, and leaving it behind to go back to the situation that these people were willing to help you get out of is crazy, is insane. So Sansa, now that I see you in chat, can I ask what you think the next move is going to be? Do you think that Chantel is going to return to Syria? Are you holding out that they're possibly bringing him to Canada? Or do you think Salah and his family, they're cutting Chantel off and the relationship is over? I got to know. Sassy Cat said last night Pete's was blocking, deleting comments of anyone telling him not to move in with Chantel. I feel he's about to enter the Canadian fart box. Sassy Cat, if Foodie is not allowed to go back to Syria and she doesn't gut her way over on her own, she will have him move in. Absolutely. 1,000%. Yep. It'll happen. A lady admitted yesterday to giving Foodie $2,000. What the hell? I haven't seen Kyle this morning, I don't think. I still think that Syrian vacations are a possibility, but yes, it's still about immigration. Okay. Sassy Cat, thank you for the support. Lena says, did you ever figure out how to get that stimmy? No, but if I figure it out, Lena, I'm going to let you know, girl. That's right, Trump. Pay up, buddy.
it's like a scary existence.
Glaze us up. You owe us. Remember, you cut off the foodies and everything. Raising the prices. Can't even go out here and afford to buy a turkey, Trump. It's like 3 times the cost that it was last year. Go ahead. Hit us with the stimmy, baby. Oh, really, Ruby? So the person who gave her the 2K was in Are You Serious?'s chat yesterday? I know, unknown poster. I'm just fucking with people. Okay. Last night a beezer came in trying to moral frog. I know what that means. And ended up admitting to donating $2,000 to the Sasa scam. What? Holy shit. Holy shit. That's crazy.
Like I relied a lot
You gonna get you a Switch too? Y'all already figuring out what you're gonna buy with your stimmy money? Hell yeah.
on him for a lot of stuff. I don't think that's fair to him.
I just want to know what old Trump meant when he said that, like the poor people, like how poor what do you consider poor, Trumpy? I want to know what you think poor is, buddy.
But I felt limited, I guess, there in a lot of ways, particularly with content because live streaming.
Right.
And
I know what I'm gonna do with my stimmy. I'm gonna buy my grandma's house. That's what I'm gonna do with it. Hey, it's Annie with an L, not Annie with the P. Good to see you, girl. Our new government in Canada just announced they are going to halve at least our already small immigration numbers. He ain't getting in here. Oh, interesting, Annie. Thank you for that information. So basically what you're saying is Canada is full right now. The shitter's full. That was a banger. I'm so funny. Annie, thank you so much for being a member for 41 months. Oh, the shitter's full in Canada. Lena says, I told you, you start with 8 evictions. Well, I don't have any evictions, but I still want my 2,000. Okay, listen, Trumpy buddy, we can work it out. We can figure this out together. All right, Lena, thank you for the support.
It's just a really different existence anyways. I wake up here alone. I don't have motivation to do anything. Except take gummies so I don't have to think about anything. I can't go anywhere. It's not like it's easy to just pack up and go.
Bitch, where did you go in Syria? I mean, you can literally go catch the bus. You're in the city. You can go wherever you want. You're trying to raise money for a scooter. And really, if it came down to it, Chantel, and you wanted a car, people would buy you a car because obviously you're incapable of purchasing your own shit. Your community would fundraiser for a car. But again, it comes down to you don't want to be there. That's really what it is. You got more freedom. You can go wherever the hell you want. You can walk outside of your door and just go walk to the store. What do you mean?
Anyways.
That was a good one, wasn't it, babe? I crack myself up, man.
Yeah. Anyway. Being sick makes depression worse. Actually, the gummies make it better. It's like I'll have a panic attack, I think, if I don't use it to calm down.
Oh, God, I hope she runs out soon.
It feels like, I have to just be strong. And
$70 for wasted Indian food would have been 2 days of a rental car. She has money. Is that what she spent on the food that she got the other day? Holy shit. Hey, No Filter Mama. Good to see you. I don't think she can handle walking at all. She's used to being drove around the Middle East and wheeled around in airports. Hey, Taz D. Annie says, we have not lifted the sanctions on Syria and Canada, and we are going through a strict budget for the next 4 years if the government is to be believed. Okay. That makes sense, Annie. Thank you for that. Thank you for that information, and thank you for the support. Yeah. So, and I've always, even without that information, Annie, I just don't, especially when we're talking about Chantel being the, I guess, the person sponsoring Salah. I cannot see her getting approved to bring Salah to Canada. I don't think that, because, and I've always stood by Chantel at the end of the day doesn't actually want Salah in Canada because she's terrified that she will get DD'd. In Kuwait, I feel like she feels safer because Salah will still entertain her to some extent. But if he goes to Canada and she gets him to Canada, then somebody like Didi will snatch him away and he won't need her anymore. Then he will completely cut her off. She's always been terrified of that. And now she might have been telling Salah this whole time that she was doing A, B, and C to get him to Canada. But at no point do I ever think, unless the debt collectors were actually reaching into Chantel's account and taking their money, you're not going to make me believe that Chantel was willingly sending her money to any of the debts that she owed. I just don't believe that. I don't think she's got it in her. I really don't. Thank you for the super chat, hon.
Not. Yeah, gummies. Anyway, like maybe when I'm not sick, I'll have more motivation. It's like, should I go get the cat? Hey, Barb, Katie. No, I would be the first wife, and no, I have no idea. I'm not going to answer these questions. Hey, Margie.
Let me see. This person says you should have just offered to be his second wife. Then if you struggle with loneliness, because clearly you don't care about what or who the person is as long as you aren't alone. And then Chantel answered, I'll always be the first wife. And that, just hearing her say that and reading like what that person had said on Twitter, I totally believe that Chantel at this point in her life would possibly be willing to entertain being okay with multiple wives in their relationship. However that works. Like before, I was always like, she's too jealous. There's no way. But this is a new level. I know it's going to sound crazy to you guys, and maybe I don't know, but I never thought that Chantel would get to the point, because she is insane and she's so jealous. But I guess if you think back to the situation with Didi and Dishwasher, she was basically willing to do the same thing. So where did I lose this at? You know what I'm saying? That's what she did with Dishwasher and Didi, with Grey Puss. She was willing to actually go down a peg and become like the second wife, because Didi took the top position, right? Didi housed Nodder. She was taking care of him financially. And then Chantel was just at that point like a little side piece. So when they got together with this whole threesome situation, she was okay. She was like, well, this is better than nothing. So I don't know why I ever thought that Chantel wouldn't ever be okay with the second wife, because she was obviously okay with being the third wheel to Dishwasher and Grey Puss. That's crazy. Lena says, honestly, with how lazy she is, she wouldn't do the legwork to get him in, even if she could. And she's not the first wife, in my opinion. Oh, okay. You think there's been more? That, you know what? That sounds exhausting. I gotta say, Salah, you could just, you could put all this effort into doing whatever it is that you're doing with the first wife, second wife, and just fucking get a job at this point, my guy. I'm exhausted just trying to keep up with this shit. Wow. She did. She actually, yeah. Out of her own mouth, I'm not fucking gay. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I'm not fucking gay, I'm not doing that with anybody. If I'm not gay, when you're not gay, you're not gay. You're not gay a little here and gay a little there. Like when you were dead ass set on not being gay, well, bitch, you like, and it's okay for people to say that. Like, it's okay for people who aren't gay to say, look, motherfucker, I'm straight. As a woman, I don't eat pussy. I'm strictly dickly. Like, I'm not offended by that. I get it. I totally get it. So if you're strictly dickly and you're not fucking gay, that even looks worse, that you're willing to go down on Didi of all people so you can get Dishwasher back. Somebody needs to write this shit into a movie now. Like we're done here. We could really have something good with what we've been given with Chantel for the last 6-7 years. Lena, thank you for the support. This is a lot.
No, I didn't. Wait a minute. No, but in Syria, like I did stuff inside the house that made other people happy, and hey, Caprese. No, it doesn't go. First and second wife doesn't go by who can have.
Okay, Sansa says, in his time with Foodie, Salah has had 5 different cars. This is all still exciting for him, in my honest opinion. He sees the potential. And don't you think even more now that he's in Syria and the money can even go further? I would imagine not just for Salah, but even for his family. I mean, and we were talking about, I don't know if you were here at the very beginning, we were like putting together how much we think Chantel's bills, we're psychotic, right? It's fine. How much we think her bills are going to be for the month, like her rent, her utilities, like food, whatever she's going to spend on weed, that's probably like $3,000 to $4,000. So when we're talking about $3,000 to $4,000 in Canada, like that might not take you that far, right? But if you're in somewhere like Syria, that money is life changing. So I could just imagine not only for Salah, but like for his family. I don't know, man. I just don't see her staying in Canada. I think Salah's going to get her back to Syria. We'll see. Hello, Vickery. Yaba, the ease with you saying gray puss took me out. Well, according to Chantel, that's what it was like, Vickery. Not that I'm shaming anybody out there with the gray puss. It is what it is, but I mean, you went down on that gray puss, I think multiple times, Chantel. Remember that while you're out here insulting it. You sound a whole lot like old Tommy over there. Okay. Vickery, thank you so much for the support, hun. Hello, Kyle. We were just talking about you. I just left the vet with 2 middle-aged dogs. God damn, girl. Merry Christmas to the doctor vet. LOL. Chantel will never spend vet money on that little kitten. Never. And bless your heart, Kyle. And thank you so much for the support. Aw. I love the puppies and the kitties. I want another one. Okay, let's not do that. I know I've told my wife there'll be no more animals. Okay, we're good. We're good with animals over here. Okay, but I mean, if we were to find like a homeless one that maybe needed a new home, that'd be totally fun. Or a little kitty or something. Kyle, thank you so much for the support. I know.
Have the children. But nice try to make me feel like shit for not having kids. I don't care how much I love Salah. I don't want kids. I'm okay with that. So trying to use that against me is not going to fucking work, okay? Thanks. Like... Ew.
Yes, I'm married. Are you kidding me? Love you the most. I also married someone from the Middle East, and I go there to visit time to time. They're in the chat. It's true. Love you the most. 7757. Mm-hmm.
Do you bake with food? No, but I could probably do some.
Maybe you did Dee Dee a favor by letting her know that she has a gray puss. Maybe she was deficient in something. What is it? Like certain, I don't know. Maybe she needed some iron pills or something. And she's like, damn, Chantel's out here talking about my pussy being gray. I can't tell. It don't look gray to me, but maybe I need to go to the doctor. And doctor's like, well, I'll be goddamn. You're low in this, that, and that. And then he got her the vitamins that she needs. Now her pussy's all full of color. Well, thanks for that, Chantel, for your investigation while you were down there.
Hey, Zoe. Yeah, she's in a bag. I should go get her out.
What do you mean the cat is in a bag? Why is your cat in a bag? Like, what kind of bag?
You hang out here. Let me make a spot for her. Oh my god, she's destroying everything. And I miss Juice. Like,
it's been that long since you've been around? Yeah, we're married now.
I'm such an idiot. Frig. A plan and a vision. Yeah. I know. Your depression is killing your channel. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't entertain you. Like, why would I give a shit about that, Peppermint? You think my whole existence is just my channel? It's not. I don't live to make you entertained and happy.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what you do. That's kind of like what you do. That's kind of your job. Yeah, you come online and you entertain people, Chantel. Oh, this is so pathetic.
Who cares, Ray Ray? Whoever had that idea to do members only, thank you so much. Because that's a lot better. Because I don't need people on the internet who don't give a flying fuck about me harassing me all damn day when I'm on here. the comfort, and the internet's not a good place for comfort. Yeah, well, I don't care. There are good people on it as well. And people just try to invalidate my feelings, and like, I'm tired of it. We're holding you accountable for what? I don't owe you anything. Did I ask for accountability in my life? No. You just sit back and watch and shut the F up or leave. Like, don't go on and on and on about something. Jeez, hello. Seriously, they just go on and on, like, bashing Salah, like, acting like they knew everything about our relationship. It's my fault for saying anything negative. This is why you don't do that. Because people will just hate the person, you know. Living eye roll, looking at my series. I know it's frustrating and so eye roll worthy of people to be like, oh my God, I can't believe you want to be with him or her. At the end of the day, like, when it's an online relationship, you don't know the extent of anything, you know? Like, you don't know the full extent of a relationship. And it's just like, none of you love him and none of you love me. So you don't understand.
Let me again, I'm going to tell you something, Chantal. I'm going to let you in on something. And I can't remember specifically what I've said this to you about in the past, but I'm going to tell you again. It's not personal. Okay. Let me give you an example. A lot of you guys, I know a lot of you guys are older, so you're probably still on the Facebook or whatever. Maybe even follow your neighbors or close, you know, people in your life, whatever it may be. Some of you all maybe have seen a couple on Facebook literally have a full-on meltdown, breakup, fight. I caught this no good, dirty, rotten bastard in bed with my sister. Something wild like that, right? And all of this shit played out on Facebook, and you're just sitting there like, right? You're just shook by all of the shit play out on Facebook, and you're watching it all, and they hate each other, and they're airing each other's dirty laundry out, what she did, what he did, whatever it may be. Okay. Maybe a couple of days go by, maybe a week or something, and all of a sudden they're liking each other's posts. And then you see one of the two will come online and say, I just want to let everybody know that me and such have decided to work things out. Okay. You guys don't know what goes on behind the scenes. You don't know what our relationship is like, but we've worked it out and we're going to stay together. I'm here to tell you, with the dirty laundry that was aired out and that, you know, that moment tells you everything that you need to know about their relationship. Okay. You got to see the inside rawness of what a miserable fucking relationship is. And 99% of the time, they're fighting, they're arguing, they're cheating on each other. And that 0.1% is what they're talking about when they say you don't know what our relationship's like behind the scenes. Okay. It doesn't matter whether if it's Chantel or anybody else for that matter. Okay. Once people start telling you their business and they start telling you how bad things really are, believe what they're saying. Okay. You know, by the things that you've seen and the things that you said, how fucking miserable that they are with each other. And they're too lazy. They're stuck financially. And they're scared to leave that relationship. So it's easier for them to stay, be miserable, and work it out for a short amount of time until round number 2. And so, Chantel, again, I'm going to remind you that this isn't personal. Okay. This shit happens all the time. So with that being said, you told us everything that we need. Not only have you told us, strangers on the internet have showed us proof and receipts of what it's like behind the scenes in your relationship. Nothing else matters. You're miserable, and so is he. And for whatever reason, we could sit here and name all those reasons why the both of you stay together, and none of those reasons are ever going to be good enough to actually waste what little bit of life you've got left with each other. The both of them. Salah wasting his life with Chantel, Chantel wasting his life with Salah. But I will say this much, you're entertaining us. It's entertaining to know how fucking miserable you are and how stupid you are to continue to do this at 41 fucking years old. Paulina says, anything good there is to say about the marriage, she has told us already. Exactly. We know there aren't any nice little tidbits she's keeping to herself. Yes. He makes sure that she's fed. He makes sure to take care of her medication to keep the beast alive so she can continue to bring in the AdSense money. And he laughs at her stupid fucking jokes. Am I leaving anything out? Because I don't think that I am. Those are the good things Chantel thinks is worth it to give up what little bit of life she has left to spend with Salah. And I love that for you, Chantel. Paulina, thank you so much for the support. Hey, Langley, look at you sleeping in, girl. I just woke up. Why is it nowadays I come in and pussy is the talk? I don't even know how we got there, Langley, but we did. Wet ones, dry ones, gray ones. Good morning, Yaba. Sam in chat. Now I got to brush my teeth. Lately, thank you so much for the support, hon. It's good to see you. Yeah, like that's what I say. It's not just Chantel. This is just people I would say, and maybe I'm wrong about this, but I would say that most people are more than likely unhappy with the person that they're with. And that really sucks. It does. And listen, I've been there, so I get it.
Understand, like in that way.
But I can say this much from experience as well, is that it's so much better when you're either alone, or it's so much better when you finally find the person that you can like say that you're happy with, and that you really are happy that you chose to spend your life with that person.
You know, none of you understand the relationship to the full extent. And it's just like, you just expect me to just like, the minute I step in Canada, just forget about a life I lived for 3 years. It's not easy. At least I'm learning that. Anyway, yeah, where's my Penningtons? Right, Deirdre, that's why you don't.
Listen, Chantel, 3 years ain't shit. I'll wipe my ass with 3 years, okay? I was in a miserable fucking relationship. You want to hear something, Chantel? 16 fucking years. And I'm telling you, the day that I actually stepped off of that fucking property, I never even fucking looked back. It was that fucking easy. At this point at my life, it's been so long, I'm literally forgetting it. Even if I think back to that time in my life, I have to really put some thought into it because I've blocked that traumatic experience out. 16 fucking years, Chantel. And the day I walked out of that fucking part of my life, I never looked back. It really is that easy. A lot of us have been there, cutie, and with real people, in real relationships, real marriages, Chantel. That's where we can't relate with you, because those people who have been through those shitty relationships or been in relationships for years upon years upon years, they were real relationships where we're looking at you and Salah getting married the next day after you met and being together out of financial reasons and whatever else we can't relate with. You can't relate with anybody else.
Talk shit about your husband and other people. Exactly. Local radio station. It's so quiet. I know I'm gonna miss just a lot of things. Yeah. Thanks, Gary. Pennington is a plus size clothing store. Yeah. I know, right? Stardust.
It's so weird because she acts like she's not talking to a chat room full of adults that haven't had life experience. Like, you guys don't know what it's like. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, again, these are all adults. We're 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. Like, I don't see many people around in their 20s. We do have a couple, but for most, it's older adults. And in your community as well, Chantel. So when you say things like you don't understand what it's like, you guys haven't been through like, what the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean? It's so weird that you think that nobody has experienced relationships and breakups outside of yourself. It's bizarre, actually. Duncan says she got cash for Penningtons, wheelchairs, delivery, and is still dry begging. No pot, no ladle, whatever, no plates, but she has a giant serving spoon to grind with. It's just fucking in the entitlement of it all, Duncan. It's disgusting. And thank you for the super chat, hun. The ladle. Teaspoon says, lots of love to you, Yaba. You're an amazing, strong woman, and I'm so glad you found happiness with Sam and your children. Thank you, Teaspoon, so much. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate you guys. She still can't wash her hair. Yeah, that's something we can't relate to. We can't relate to sit around and wallowing and fucking just feeling bad for yourself and having poor hygiene. And not only that, okay, some people might have got to a point to where they were so fucking depressed in life that they couldn't shower. I get that. But imagine going on camera for the world to see. It's disgusting. Unwashed and unwanted. Maybe there's a connection. Probably.
Really, Lenora? Like,
You're 50 today and single, living my best life, 125 pounds down. Maybe I will find someone. If I don't, I'm okay. And that's how it should be. And happy birthday to you, honey. Congratulations on making it another year. 50 is a big one. You got to go. You got to celebrate it right. Oh, yeah. Well, that's what most people would do. Oh, God. It's so funny. I'm off camera. It ain't because I'm filthy, because I couldn't get my hair to go right. So I said, fuck it. I'm not going on camera. You see how easy it is, Chantel? I don't want to expose my audience to my bad hair today. My bad hair day. So I just kept a fucking hoodie on over my head, and I'm going to leave the camera off. It's that fucking simple. But could you imagine looking like you haven't had a shower in weeks upon weeks upon weeks, and just turning it on and like, I don't see the problem, and you're crying over some scammer in the Middle East? And that's why you really have to lean towards that she does need a caretaker. Like, I know that we say that shit and maybe a lot of people might be trolling, but I mean that. I'm not trolling when I say that. Like, I think Chantel is severely mentally unwell. I think she definitely would benefit from some kind of, I don't know necessarily caretaker, but some kind of assistance. She's going to get to a point to where she is a danger to herself if she's not already there. We're probably there, but I don't know how anybody would step in, like, as far as her family, and they might be beyond even fucking caring at this point. I think that people will step in when something happens. They're going to let it go and not acknowledge it until something bad happens. Oh, Peachy Keen, I didn't get to see your message, hun. Desi's mama says, if you think about it, all of her beezers have some. Yes, I think so. I mean, I wouldn't say all of them, because I don't want to insult, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. You know, but yeah, to some extent, for sure. Absolutely. Kataria, yeah, same. The cat. I'm not worried about Chantel. I'm worried about whatever could happen to the people who are in that situation when it happens. If, yeah, Salty Blonde, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I feel like for Chantel to be out there driving in Canada, it could be dangerous. Seriously. She could actually hurt herself and somebody else. Peachy King, thank you for the super sticker. I'm sorry I didn't get to see your message. Miss T says Chantel is happy just to be able to seal and say she has a husband. That's her life's goal. Yes. Even if there's no romantic love and he cheats. Yeah. Well, we've speculated for a long time. Chantel doesn't even, and she said it, and she said it even recently, that she's, what's the word? Asexual. Like, she doesn't have sexual desire or whatever. So she just wants to be able to claim a man that looks like Salah, though. Not a man that looks like S-Jam. A man that looks like Salah. He has to have the look. For Chantel, she hit the jackpot. And I feel like even with Salah, he feels like he hit the jackpot. So go be happy in Syria together, the both of you two fucking losers. How about that? Misty, thank you for the super chat. Annie says, can I just say, when Yaba and Sam describe their bad relationships or coupling just to coupled, I'm like, thank God I stayed single. Come on, Chantel, you can do whatever whenever you want, die or don't. Annie, I've said that so many times. Like, you're in a position, Chantel, you don't have to check in with anybody. You don't have to bring kids with you. You only have to worry about yourself. You don't even really have any close family ties to where they're going to nag you, or they want to tag along, or they want to question where you are or who you with. You can live your best life. Just go. Just go. No, she wants to be miserable. I think if Chantel's not miserable, and a lot of people are like this, and she's truly not happy, and isn't that a sick way to be? Annie, thank you for the support, hon.
Some kind of circus monkey, right? Like, he said to me, like, I'm sorry, but I don't know. Really, Nicole? I'm like not normal because I know like I flip-flop so easy. The minute I last about a week in Canada, then I would just want to go back. And I can't imagine how mentally hard that is on Salah as well. And my family. Not yet, Luke. My husband's always here, so there's nothing to miss. Yeah, I'm always being honest about, just, yeah. Anyways, whatever. Whatever, right? I have a lot of cleaning to do, like a lot. Should I make soup today? I mean, what's the point of ordering food if you can't taste it? People don't know your real life and your feelings. Just make soup. Yeah. Even if you can't taste it. I know. I think I just need to just like exist right now. And so, be carefree. I don't want to nap, but I slept a lot. It says 8,000 that are watching. Why am I getting botted all the time now? Just like chicken rice.
No, I think she is eating the groceries. She's eating the groceries and she's ordering takeout. The only thing that Chantel won't eat is when she buys like fruits and vegetables and she does one of her diet cycles or whatever. Her fruits and vegetables more than likely are always going to end up in the trash. But like the pogos and I'm sure bread and hamburger helper and ravioli, she's eating that and she's getting takeout. So I think she's damn near out of groceries at this point for sure. Duncan says the itty bitty ponytail reminds me of the cupcake eggplant in scale to her head. It's so tiny. It is so tiny. She looks like when we do that. How can I put the avatar on here? Let's see. She looks like a sumo wrestler. Who? You want a pogo, Mystique? Go have you a pogo, girl. I ain't gonna lie. When I seen Chantel put that ketchup and that mustard, and then she put, I never had a corn dog with relish on it. I was like, oh my God. I might have been doing it wrong. I was like, damn, because I love a good corn dog, but I ain't never had relish on one. I was like, I bet that shit was fire. I love relish. Anyways, Arizona Dreaming, welcome to the Poors. Thank you so much for being a poor piece of crap. I appreciate you. How many of you guys are willing to admit that you had, after you seen Chantel eating her pogo sticks, that you also had pogo sticks? And how many of you actually put relish on said pogo stick? I don't know why. Pogo stick sounds better to me. I think she used the scuba head covers to pull her face fat back. That's why it looked like a swollen pimple all the time, and tied a hair tie around the back to make a bun. It's fucking insane, dude. You ate a regular dog, no shame. Hell yeah. Corn dogs, Teddy Pig. Teddy Pig, did you have a corn dog? That's my question. Take out old food everywhere. Neither, not me. Okay, so you guys are being skinny? Good. I was just testing you so I could shame you for being fatties. Nobody, how many people fell for it? How many fats fell for it? And they're like, I did, yeah, I had 7 corn dogs, all with ketchup, mustard, and relish. Just so I could shame you. That's the thing, is she wants degenerates to claim her. Yes, I love black cats. Of course. That's all she really wants in life. She just wants a degenerate to claim her. It's true. Whether it be dishwasher or whether it be Salah. It's so true. And thank you for the support, hon. You call them pigs in a blanket? Pigs in a blanket are something completely different. You got corn dog, which is like a breaded hot dog that's deep fried. And then you have pigs in a blanket, which is a hot dog rolled in I never make those. I never really cared for those. What is that bread called that it's rolled in, guys? Oh, built to spill. Yeah, those look fucking good. What is that called that you make croissant? Yeah, you roll the hot dog with a piece of cheese and then a croissant and then you put them in the oven. That's not a corn dog. That's completely different. At least shut up, Megan Fox. Yeah. Yeah. Are you kidding me? Closer? Yes. And the best corn dog that you will get is go to a local carnival, a fair, the state fair or whatever. If you go to a place like that, you're gonna get the best corn dog you've ever had in your life. I promise you. I mean, you're gonna be a fat as a motherfucker, and you might eventually have to get yourself a weight loss surgery. But my God, no regrets.
I have no idea why someone would do that. Like a robot, like a fake person joining. That soup will open you up. Really? Just boil the chicken and that's it?
Troy.
I don't know, Tierra.
Yeah, you can't even afford to go to the fair anymore. Dude, we went to a couple over the summer, and I swear to God, I was spending $100 each time I went. And that's not even including the bracelets. The bracelets used to be at these local ones was like $20, and then you could show your little bracelet or whatever, and you could ride all the rides. And now and it's kind of sad for real, because people who are on a budget and they can't afford $30 fucking dollars to go for a couple of carnival, it's not like they got a bunch of rides. It's like 6-7 rides at the most, right? And they want $30 per bracelet. You got 4 kids? Like, dude, come on, man. Even 2 kids, that's $60 fucking dollars. Very good says, I can't say I've ever went down on my boyfriend's girlfriend, so he'll pay attention to me. So in that respect, Chantel, you're right. I don't understand. That was the best banger of all time. Very good. I'm telling you, you killed it. You're right, Chantel. We don't understand. You're absolutely 1,000% right. We're not even going to argue with you. Holy shit. Very good. And thank you for the support, hon. Yeah, just get a season pass. Well, going to like an amusement park is not the same as the local fairs. It just doesn't hit the same. I don't know, man.
Be best. Steam from a shower, yeah. Yeah, but shouldn't I boil the chicken, take the chicken out, then saute some vegetables in olive oil, then add like the stock, and let the veggies boil with the chicken and rice? Because raw onion and garlic, or should I saute it? And I have carrots and celery and potatoes. It is a lot of work. Coming out of the bag? Ingredients. Yeah, sometimes I have good deals, eh? Yummy. But I don't want to order if I can't taste. It's such a waste. You've never made homemade soup? Really? Hey, Mina. I feel like shit. Sick. Thanks, babe. Chinese takeout? Bots, Nina. Just bots. You think I have the vid? No. Really? I don't even have a can opener. Black Friday? Well, yeah, we'll see, Luke.
I asked this yesterday on Twitter, but I'll ask again so you can tell me in chat what you guys think. Is her eyes swollen, or does she have like bug eyes? Like when I say bug eyes, like when somebody has eyes that kind of like stick out, like they're bugged out. Because her eyes just look so extra buggy recently, and somebody said something about a filter that she normally has on, and I think they said maybe she doesn't have it on now, and this is the actual shape of her eyes, but like they're bulging out of her skull, and they're wonky, yes, but I feel like they don't always look like that. But you think high blood pressure? Her eyes are getting fat. She got a $500 food order. Hold on. And got canned goods and did not get a can opener. Nope. And she's been to the Dollar Tree several times. She even went with her chat to the Dollar Tree. Diabetic, thyroid. That's interesting. My clients build those rides. We don't ride them. Well, I guess you're probably right, Manning.
What, Stardust? Hey, girl, hey, welcome to
Was that the hey girl, hey? When she said it yesterday, I must have been listening while I had to get some work done, because I remember I was like, what the fuck? I was dead.
Why would it what? Well, yeah. Yeah, pretty much scrinkle. I don't want to hear it right now. I just don't feel like being like attacked on my own channel for like living my life. Not today. Yeah, maybe, yeah.
It was an imposter. Hey girl, hey. The nerve, the audacity. There's also, it's not a 10 KD like we have over here, but it's a KD. And I'm like, see, y'all are picking up on our names, and you know that we got the best people and the best people with the best names, and they try to have the same names over there too. It's quite pathetic.
Go away, bots. Are the bots gonna do something, or should I get off live? Or is it okay?
Tivat1, thank you so much for gifting 5 of the YouTube Underground memberships, hon. I appreciate you. Bashful of the Round Table, Mew, Clover, Hello Kitty, JLBH. I feel like I missed somebody. I don't see who the other one was, but welcome, new members. A word from our sponsor.
Your past doesn't define you. Your actions today do.
You know what? I really feel like the pickle is speaking to you specifically, Chantel. Your past doesn't define you. It's the actions of today that do. Maybe you should take some advice from this here pickle. It might do you some good, or don't, which is more than likely what you're going to do. Not take said advice. Thank you so much, hon.
Okay, but like, is it okay? Is it safe to stay? Okay. The bot will dip. But what? Like, are they doing anything to my channel or what? Oh, that sucks, Teardrop. When it's like something you need and they don't have that one thing. Like, what?
The fart bots? No, I don't think so. Built to spill. You'll have to remind me.
I placed a whole ass order for that one fucking item. Oh, woe is me. Okay. That looks cozy.
Okay.
Well, I'm telling you something.
Listen, I'm going to stop you right there before you even get to it, Chantel. So this is a super chat that she got over here. It's a troll, obviously. You should leave Canada and go back to Syria. It's okay to say it isn't working. If you go to Syria quick enough, you will be reunited with Salah's fam. Okay. That was the super chat that she just got, and she's already read it. She's about to respond to it. Let's hear what she has to say. Look at her reading it, her thinking about it, reading it, thinking about it, reading it, thinking about it. Okay, go ahead.
I feel like, should I just try to get used to the loneliness and be by myself? Or should I either move in with Pete or go back to Syria?
Ooh. So should she? Dun 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 dun. This is what we've been waiting for. Go ahead, say it again.
I feel like,
All right.
should I just try to get used to the loneliness and be
Should I just try to get used to the loneliness
by myself?
and be by myself?
Or should I either move in with Pete
Or maybe move in with Pete?
or go back to Syria?
Or go back to Syria? Really? That's an option after the divorce papers and everything? That's interesting. You want to do a poll? Can do. I'm assuming the poll is going to be the huge. Will she return to Syria? Okay. At this point, after hearing what she just said, what do you think Foodie is going to do going forward? Will Foodie? Oh, you know what? Let's do what she just said. Give me a minute. Entertain yourselves. Foodie do. Okay. Get used to being alone. All right. That was option number 1. Move in with Peter. That was option number 2. Or the final option was back to Syria. All right. Incoming. That's a good one, Manning. No complaints. Okay. They gave you a go away party, not a goodbye party. Go away.
And if I go back to Syria, your channel's going to tank if you go back to Syria. Well, whatever then. I mean, what do you want me to say?
Dude, everything about what is happening right now, she has not been able. I don't know if you got, I know we've done a lot of talking. I know we've only got through a few minutes of the stream, but what we have watched, if you've paid attention to your screen, which you're supposed to be doing, she refuses to make eye contact with the camera. She's having a hard time looking at the camera and making any kind of eye contact. She already knows in her funkle head what she thinks she's going to do. Okay. I'm not saying that anybody has gave her the green light to return, anything like that, but she has already made up her mind in her funkle brain what she thinks she's going to do. She really has. Little Bus, well, I'm so happy you got out of that situation for sure. It's not worth it. You're right. Cito Sapphire says, come on, sister wife arc. That could be lit. Girl, could you imagine the meltdowns? Hey, we're just here for the shit show, Chantel. Okay? Go ahead. Make your move. Seattle Sapphire, thank you for the support.
I don't have to worry about bills the way I do here.
If she goes back to Syria, she will not have to worry about bills the way she does here. Now, again, guys, thinking back to what we've seen play out since Chantel has been in Canada, and I keep saying the same thing. I'm like, you're not even thinking about next month and the bills that you're going to have to pay, the rent you're going to have to pay, the food that you're going to need next month. Like, she is going through this money like she's got an endless supply. And I understand that Chantel is reckless with money, but it's almost as if she was spending the money and not planning for next month because she knew there was going to be no next month in Canada. Zebra Corn says she can't stand seeing herself in reality. That's true too. You're not wrong about that. And thank you for the support, hun. I want her to go back to Syria because I think it will be a shit show. I think so too, Troy. And I think that's what she deserves.
And those who still like me, no matter what I do, will still watch. So who cares?
And those, listen.
And those who still like me, no matter what I do, will still watch.
And those who still like me, for no matter what I do, will still watch. I'm telling you, she was telling you all that she's already got her mind made up. She's going back. Again, write this down. The only way Chantel will not return to Syria is if she's not allowed. That's it. Other than that, her bags are packed. She's out of there.
So who cares?
And another thing, we never watch much. It's fine. I feel like what a lot of people are forgetting, this is not Chantel pre-Middle East, okay? Chantel used to love YouTube. She used to enjoy making content. We used to do these polls. Like the polls were so different back then from what they are today, right? What does Chantel love more? Was it Nodder? Was it food? Or was it attention from the internet? Do you guys remember that? God, that's so crazy. Mia Moore says she's not even planning for tomorrow. Forget about next month. It's true. You're not wrong, girl. And thank you so much for the support. Chantel used to love attention, so much so we even would put it in a poll because we were like, what does she like more? Food, attention, dishwasher? And a lot of people were like, she likes attention. It's one thing that she's never, ever going to let go of. It's her YouTube channel. It's her everything. Fast forward to where we are present day. We're not living that life anymore. We're not there. Chantel, and here's another reason why she's okay to be in Syria. Listen, the Syrian arc and the Middle Eastern arc isn't all about Salah. I mean, she loves that part of it, okay? But you got to understand, being in the Middle East has made her life so much more easier for her, which is not a good thing. She's telling the truth. At least in Syria, she has less responsibility. She can't live stream. She don't fucking care. She'll make bare minimum with the few videos that she puts out, and she's okay. What does she need money for? Salah takes care with her money, takes care of everything. Food is delivered right to her. Oh, she claims she has to cook and clean every so often. It's not very often. Please believe it's not very often. So being in Canada, having all of this financial responsibility and all of these bills to pay is a lot for her. She's going to have to actually put in effort to doing YouTube, and she doesn't want to anymore. She really doesn't want to do YouTube anymore. She doesn't care. She doesn't get what she used to get out of it at all. She's lazier than what she was 3 years ago. Life is a lot different for Chantel than it was before she met Salah. And being with Salah and being in that position created what we're looking at present day. Fondue said Nina said she would give her money for her to go back last night. Ooh, God, what a fucking loser she is, huh? I guess we'll see, Fondue. Thank you for the support, hun.
Never imagine.
Yes, I think Salah and Chantel were paying somebody to take care of the apartment in Kuwait. And I think more than likely they were paying somebody to do their laundry and to do their housework in Syria. With the kind of money that they have in Syria, they can afford it. I hope she tries and she's denied. Well, I would say I don't even know if she would survive another trip to the Middle East, but obviously she has proved she will survive traveling back and forth as often as she fucking wants, and nothing's ever gonna happen. But you would think in her condition she should really be concerned about flying back and forth, but I think she's good to go. I think the bitch is made of steel, to be quite honest.
How do you know I won't be happy?
Maybe it's something in the Funko blood. I don't know.
I'm not happy anywhere anyways.
Yeah, so unhappy in Canada, knowing you have to make thousands upon that. Like, dude, I'm telling you now, okay? Is she going to have to make money in Syria to keep Salah? Sure. But it's not the amount of money that she needs to make in Canada. Like, she actually has to put in a lot of effort to make her rent, to make her food bill, to get her weed, to get whatever other shit. It's so expensive in Canada. Like, when people say that, they're being, it's legit. It's going to cost a lot of money. Whereas in Syria, they don't have to pay rent. Food is very cheap. What else do they pay for? A couple of tanks of water, and that's it. Dude, she could do like 4 live streams a month and sit around and watch TV and seal the rest of the time, and they're good. Like, they're basically fucking millionaires in Syria with no effort whatsoever. And she knows that. And that's the direction she's leaning towards, because it's really less effort in somebody else to take care of her, and she can exist and not really have to fucking do anything. And I think we need to accept Chantel doesn't want to roll down hills. She doesn't want to get a scooter and scoot around. That she doesn't want to do any of that. Chantel is at a point in her life where she's realized she doesn't want to do anything but merely exist. That's it.
Anyway, we'll see. I'm obviously here, so that's the best option.
Hey, Spoonie, we were for a second.
Only you can decide. I know. That's true. Yeah, I wasn't happy with the internet. I know I wasn't happy like a lot of times. I know. Villain, welcome to Information Reach. Hello.
To look at that poll. Let's get it up to at least 1,000 votes, guys. Your vote matters. What will Foodie do? Will she get used to being alone? Will she move in with Peter? Or is she going back to Syria?
Yeah. What is someone with like my life situation supposed to do with their life?
Well, I could help you with that, but you don't want to listen. So why are you asking? You wouldn't listen to me. You wouldn't listen to Turd Drop. You're not listening to anybody but yourself. You've proved that time and time again, Chantel. So why the fuck would you open up your mouth and even say that? Because people could give you plenty of suggestions. Even people who actually like you will be like, hey, maybe you should try this. And you have every reason under the sun why you can't freaking bother. I mean, damn, at least Amber takes her ass to fucking bingo and hangs out with her mom. Like, what are you doing? You literally are just sitting alone. Doesn't matter where you are, and you're just rotting away. You're not doing anything.
Yeah.
And you're so young, but you're only going to be so young for so long. And you're not going to make it to be very much older if you keep living like this.
Sick.
Every time she bends down and I have to see those hair fibers piled up on top of each other, I swear to God, it triggers me.
No. Because going back would be insane. So I just don't know what to do with myself.
Even Tracy said, don't go back. Listen, it was those people who paid for her to get back to Canada. They were thrilled to have Cutie back in Canada. They were so happy because they thought they were going to get Middle East Chantel, which was happy to have YouTube. She's live streaming all day, every day, cooking streams, cleaning streams, shit like that. That's not what they're getting. And they're never going to get that.
I hate being stuffed up. Carla Joe, it's bots. But yeah, it's just really hard. Anyways.
I mean, don't you think that Chantel, well, obviously, like I said, she knows how much her paycheck's going to be next month. She can log on to her YouTube studio and she can see it. She knows how much rent is going to cost her. She knows what money is going out and she knows what's going to be left. And she's probably like, yeah, I don't know about this. So yes, like I said, Salah is the majority of the reason why she wants to go back to Syria. But trust me, she's running numbers in her head and she's probably like, I'm going to be broke like after the first week. of my YouTube payday. It's gonna be tough. And then what am I gonna do? Like, I can't eat for cheap. I'm not gonna have money to do anything. I might as well go back to Syria. At least life was cheap and I don't have to worry about live streaming multiple times a day. Rosie is more entertaining. Who was it? Peggy Hill had clipped something from Rosie on her stream where she was e-begging for cleaning materials. That shit was so funny. She's so ridiculous.
I can't go out when I'm sick like this. Yeah. Get pampered? When you're not sick, yeah. Hey, Kimby. This is the mug from that place. Ecstasy. Welcome to Rainbow Pizza Recipes. No, I left the Indian out and it's going to be bad now. I don't know what I can get, but...
Oh, yeah. Little beeper. She's on 1.75. We are damn near 2 times speed. Is how sped up she is.
I don't want to get off live because...
Don't talk to me!
Maybe I should restart the live and get rid of the bots. Are they going to harm my channel? Name our church? Okay, good luck, Tracy. Okay, who? Yeah. Thanks, Teardrop. Not Chinese.
People telling Chantel to order Chinese. This is a really great community, you guys, Chantel. Langley says, hey, Chantel, $100 to go chase Nodder. Dead ass. I want to see it. Go eat some Papa Ganoush. That was a banger, Langley. Look at you, you instigating motherfucker. Yeah, go call up dishwasher. We're bored. We want to see you destroy your life, Chantel. Get to. Langley, thank you for the support. I'll be real honest. Regardless whether she's chasing dishwasher or Salah, the result is the same. I know people be like, I cannot believe you would want to go chase. Well, it's no different than her chasing Salah. The outcome is her destroying her life. And it's not because of the boys. Okay. It's not because of dishwasher. It's not because of Salah. The problem is Chantel itself. That's who's the one actually doing this destroying, not them. She's allowing it to happen. Langley, thank you for the super chat. Foodie and Beauty says, how the hell does she think how we all live? I don't know. Again, she doesn't think any of the people in her chat have been in relationships, breakups, none of that. So, I mean, she's just right on, it's the same shit. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Miss T says, Rosie is a whole ass train wreck. She's Foodie 2.0. She's so ridiculous. It's cringe to watch, but I can't stop. I know. Rosie's been a train wreck. We've had people covering Rosie in their own communities, like surrounding communities, for a long ass time. I just feel like now she's starting to pick up some steam finally from like the girl world Amber Chantel reactors, but she's been a train wreck. Like ever since she came into our scene and she was in her pool talking about how much better she was and beauty, blah, 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 I was like, you ain't fooling me, big girl. I can read you like a fucking deck of cards. No way. Misty, thank you for the support, hun. I voted move in with Peter because I don't think Poop Boy wants her back, but she'd totally be on the next plane if it was up to her. That's true, Fluffy Guts. We shall see what shit boy over there decides he's going to do.
Get a can opener.
Her name is Quirky Love Rose, Lynn. Quirky Love Rose. Go look her up.
Really? Like, should I just wash my pot and make my own soup? It's the last thing on earth I feel like doing right now.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Carefree. It's really too much That's really too much. It's too expensive.
Yes.
Oh, did you? Oh my gosh, Deirdre, that's so cute. Bless you for taking care of him. I don't even know how much a car for 2 weeks would be. Probably like, I'd have to check it out.
You want to know why she didn't entertain that? So if you missed that, and I'm going to end it here because I got some stuff I got to do today. Somebody is offering to get Chantel a rental car for 2 weeks. Like, that's very generous, isn't it? A rental car for 2 weeks. Hey, why aren't you all over this, Chantel? I mean, fuck the scooter. Now you can go get a rental car and you can bees with your people and you can have a good time. It'll be great. But here's the thing. She wants the money for other stuff. She wants whoever's offering this probably $1,000 to rent the car. She's like, I don't want the car, but if you could just send the money. That's why she's not playing along. She's not like, oh, well, yeah, if you send the money to my PayPal, that's what she says any other time. You guys want me to get the other kitten? Hit my PayPal up, send it on, and I'll go get the other kitten. Why isn't she telling that person? Why isn't she jumping on the opportunity to have a car for 2 weeks? That right there is so suspicious because she does want that person to donate, but she doesn't want the person to put on there it's for a car. She's like, well, how about you just send me the money instead of saying I have to get a car? Because she knows she's going to need money for what? To go back home to Syria. That's what she wants. And she would love to go back home to Syria before payday. As of right now, I think she has to wait till payday to have enough money to even travel back. Do you think whatever Foodie has to do while she's in Canada to be able to travel to Syria, she hasn't already done? She has. If she had to renew her visa or whatever she has to do, it's already been done. We were talking about that call that she said that she was waiting on from the Canadian government. A lot of people had speculated maybe it was for her medical. Maybe it could have been to renew her visa as well. Whatever she needed to do to get back to Syria as far as like renewing her visa, regardless if she had known at that time she was going to go, she still made sure she had it done. That way, whenever the time comes and she decides to go back, she can just go back. How is she going to break the lease? It'll be this easy. She will put whatever she can fit in those 2 suitcases. She will probably not even leave the keys on. Oh no, she'll probably at least bare minimum leave the keys on the counter. She will call an Uber and she will go to the airport and that will be it. That'll be it. She'll just leave. She will just walk away from it. She will just walk away from it. That is how it will happen. There'll be no, hey, landlord, not working out. Can we work out something so I can get out of my lease? There'll be nothing. She will waddle out that door and she'll just be gone. That is how Chantel lives her life. And she always says, let's end the poll. We got over 1,000 votes, 1,145 votes. What will Foodie do? 52% of people believe she's going back to Syria. I am also part of that percentage. 35% believe that she's going to move in with Peter, and 13% think that Chantel will just get used to being alone. Thank you so much for your participation. Appreciate you guys. This was a banger. I know it's rare that we get to actually listen to what Chantel's saying, but I feel like what we have to say is so much more important, okay? You can watch it through a stream sniper. You can watch it through another reactor clip channels. And then we come here and we talk about this shit. At this point, I know if I call myself a reaction channel because it's a lot more than that. Tomorrow's stream is going to be a little bit different. If you follow me on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, I'll keep you updated there. I'll be live later in the day, sometime tomorrow. I don't know exactly what time. But definitely we'll see you guys sometime tomorrow. So we'll see what happens between now and then. Go ahead, Chantel. It's 11:30 your time, big girl. Time to get up and out of bed. That's what I would tell my 42-year-old daughter. Matter of fact, I bop in that I kick in that door. You think I would hesitate? If my grown-ass adult daughter was in an apartment, unemployed, lazy as a motherfucker, bop. I don't need a key, bitch. I'll kick it in. Get your ass up out of bed. It's 11:30 in the afternoon. Embarrassing. Love you guys so much. See you next time.